Today, Shiba Inus are becoming more intriguing. Huge insider information has recently leaked. It appears that Shiba Inus may soon be dropping some zeros. This is when things get wild. It was verified by the Shiba Inus group, plus it's just 3 days away. Why is this taking place? For what reasons is this highly probable to occur? Okay, I'll try to clarify. Important notice, the Shiba Inus community had quite the eventful day. Because Shiba Inus are having a major revival, everyone is buzzing about it. Following a decline throughout the previous day, it is currently regaining lost ground and more. A shrug of its shoulders and a not today seemed to be all it did. However, the most shocking part is about to come. All this excitement is about something monumental. No, the price isn't the only one making a comeback. Something huge fell today. An analyst prediction for the Shiba Inus price this year has apparently made its way into the public domain. Believe me when I say these figures are mind-blowing. Not to mention astronomical. This was really unexpected. The time has arrived and investors are going absolutely bonkers, trying to predict what will happen next. However, let's take it easy for a moment. Where does the Shiba Inus pricing stand at the moment? What's the reason behind all this buzz? One analyst, nevertheless, provided an excellent breakdown. Shiba Inus in their view are no longer restrained. Not only is it shifting, it's also erupting. Yeah, it's a double breakout. This is the type of situation that causes experienced traders to lose their cool. Retesting is now underway, a traditional step preceding a major development. The most absurd aspect, a potential increase of more than 150% is shown by the target zone they are examining. There's no minimizing that. Straight out of the kennel, that is a full-blown moon mission. In fact, they did it all by themselves. It was immediately detected by smart money. Now could be the time to give Shiba Inus another look if you were previously hesitant to adopt one. This chart prevents it from making a low-volume sound. Barking is coming from it. Quite audible. Does it have a double breakout? That is legal. Give it another go. Now taking place. It appears as though the Shiba Inus going to unleash its full beast nature. Allow me to explain. You should be aware of something else as well. A second analyst has just dropped a bombshell regarding the true state of affairs. It has come to light that an astounding number of Shiba Inus are currently in captivity. 537 trillion tokens. That's a lot of money. Sure, a trillion, resting in people's wallets. I am patiently waiting. Oh, and did you know what? Over 140,000 people have tokens in this system. There's more to it than that. It gets fascinating now that there's a crowd like that. Shiba Inus presently incredibly close to a crucial price zone, a level of resistance that may determine the next major move for the token. The price has recently climbed nearly 3% and is now approaching a very dense area, where many people bought in earlier in the hopes of breaking even. The danger zone, or launch zone as it is sometimes called by experts, could be located here. Something explosive could be set off if the Shiba Inus manages to get past this level. There have been encouraging developments thus far. The coin not only surpassed its 50-day trendline, but it also surmounted a psychological hurdle that had previously proven difficult to overcome. We can know this isn't background noise because the volume is going up. The market is booming. There is a growing demand. Also, have a look at this. A critical level that bulls desire to see is occupied by the momentum indicator, the RSI. That indicates the Shiba Inu strong, but it hasn't gotten too hot just yet. Up next comes the true test. It would be quite a leap if the price were to break out with significant volume somewhat higher than where it is today and quickly advance to the next resistance region. Support, however, won't be far behind. Even if the price drops sharply, a previously tested and powerful cushion exists in the lower range. Even though there will be obstacles along the way, the current situation is more positive than it has been recently. Volume is increasing, the chart is looking excellent, and the community is really pumped up. More than 500 trillion Shiba Inus tokens are currently situated close to that resistance zone, suggesting that a significant rise could be imminent with just one breakout. Plus, a key development may not come for a while. A price projection for Shiba Inus that an analyst revealed has everyone buzzing. In all candor, it's the kind of forecast that makes you pause and wonder, is this really real? The story is as follows. Professionals in the cryptocurrency market have recently speculated that Shiba Inu's price could fall by zero. If that happened, it would reach the 019 zone. Anybody holding right now is about to experience a life-altering shift because of that type of move. From where we are now, we could see a price increase of more than 1000%. Now we can dissect it. March 2024 was a banner month for Shiba Inus, with prices reaching an all-time high. Unfortunately, things have been difficult ever then. Since that high, prices have fallen by over 70%. A lot of folks were beginning to wonder if the excitement was over. But you know what? The Shiba Inus just proven that it is not yet done fighting. It soared up to a multi-week high and joined the current relief rally driven by Bitcoin. The bear did in fact try to push it back down after stepping in. The power though, you can still see it. That fire is being stoked even more by this forecast. According to a poll conducted by Finder among 26 prominent crypto specialists, Shiba Inus the potential to reach that 0.197 level by 2030. Its current value is more than 13 times that. Consider that for a while, an initial investment of just $2,000 has the potential to grow into nearly $30,000. That is an actual meme. It's true. My prediction is simply that there are a few distinct timelines that other experts are offering. Our goal might be achieved by 2031 according to some. By 2027 according to some, it will have already occurred. However, the most mind-blowing aspect is this section. It is believed by several experts and even some members of the Shiba Inus ecosystem team that this might happen very soon. According to some, a Shiba Inus may experience a 3-day rally of more than 1000% under ideal circumstances. That's daring beyond brave. Wow, that's insane. But crypto is where it's at. There have been more bizarre cases. The Shiba Inus a history of acting irrationally. So what if it can't be repeated? According to ChatGPT, Shiba Inus might reach the similar price target after the 2028 Bitcoin halving, which is typically followed by huge bull runs. There is now consensus among market trends, AI, ecosystem insiders and experts. So what about this? For the community, this is monumental. This tells us that Shiba Inu isn't finished yet, by a wide margin. All we can say is that this is merely the tip of the iceberg. Even now it is on its way, because a major event occurred on the chain in the past day. Several of the largest blockchain wallets had about 669 billion Shiba Inus coins removed, according to Into the Block. People may be alarmed by that kind of outflow at first. Am I looking at a mess? Is the sound of whales milking being made? On closer inspection though, it may signify precisely the reverse. The reason being that over 550 billion tokens simultaneously poured into other addresses, despite the massive outflow we witnessed. With a negative net flow of little over 100 billion, we can see that outflows are slightly ahead of schedule. However, that may not always be a negative indicator. We haven't seen Shiba Inu engage in coordinated whale behavior in weeks, if not longer. Plus, it's not haphazard. Hundreds of billions of tokens aren't idly moved about by whales. They are frequently well informed. They believe it anyhow. Is there something they know that we don't? That is the major question now. Is there a link between this and the price leak? Is this a mere instance of chance, or is something happening behind the scenes that we will soon witness? This bodes well for Shiba Inu in any way you look at it. The market movement, the whales movements, the predictions, they're all coming together. It seems as